Welcome everyone. I hope you all are fine. Today we are starting exercise number 3.1, and the question number 1 is express the numbers in scientific notation. As we have previously discussed what is scientific notation. In scientific notation, basically you write very large number in the power of 10. This is a general form of scientific notation, right? Whenever we have very large or very small number, then we write that number in scientific notation so that there is less chance of error or no error. Because if you write a very large number, there is possibility that you skip some number, some digit, and that can lead to error. So let's start with the part 1 of this question, which is 5700. We are going to write it in scientific notation, and we know that if there is no decimal in a number, then we move the decimal, then the decimal is at the end of that number. Like in this case, we don't have any decimal. It means that the decimal is here, right? Now in scientific notation, we write the decimal right after the first non-zero digit. Like in this number, the first non-zero digit is 5. It means that our decimal should be here after 5. It means that I'm going to move this decimal from here to this point, right? So I will write that this is equals to 5.7 into. Now let's see how we will count the power of 10. To count the power of 10, we will see that how many places we have moved the decimal को आपने कितनी places move किया है. Like in this case, decimal end पे है and we brought it here to after 5. So we moved it 3 decimal places, 1 2 3. So power of 10 will be plus 3. Now plus will be in that case when you move decimal from right to left. Like in this case, हमने डेसिमल को राइट साइड से लेफ्ट साइड पे मूव किया है, तो पावर विल बी पॉजिटिव. इन द ऑपोजिट केस, अगर हम डेसिमल को लेफ्ट से राइट की तरफ मूव करेंगे, देन योर पावर विल बी नेगेटिव. Moving to the second part of this question, where we have this number 49800 right? So let's write it in scientific notation. We know that again there is no decimal, so it means decimal is here, and we are going to move this decimal after first non-zero digit, and first non-zero digit in this case is 4. It means this decimal should be after 4. So I will write 4.98 into 10 raised to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have moved the decimal 7 places from right to left. It means that power will be plus 7 now. Now in part 6, we have this number 0.00643. Now again, according to scientific notation, we are going to write this decimal after first non-zero digit, which in this case is 6. 6 is our first non-zero digit, so this decimal, we are going to move this decimal here after 6, right? So I will write 6.43 into 10 raised to the power 1, 2, 3. Now the power will be negative because we are moving decimal from left to right. So now the power is minus 3. Now moving to question number 2, express numbers in ordinary notation. Now they have given you questions in which the numbers are already given in scientific notation, but we are going to write that in ordinary notation. What is ordinary notation? Like this, in this question they had given you ordinary notation, the ordinary way in which numbers are written. Now we are going to convert these numbers which are written in scientific notation to ordinary notation. So let's see how we're going to do that. Here we have number 6 into 10 raised to the power minus 4. So first I will convert this power to positive, and to do that I will take it to denominator. If the power is negative and I take it to denominator, it will turn positive. So now it's 10 raised to the power plus 4 is equals to 6 over 10 raised to the power 4 means 1 and 4 zeros. because if I write it in scientific notation, it will be 10 raised to the power 4. Now you're going to divide it 6. You're going to divide 6 by this 10,000 and answer will be 0.006. And that's all. We have written it in scientific notation. Now doing another part, 5.06 into 10 raised to the power 10. Now power is already plus, so we don't need to move it to denominator. I'm gonna write it as 5.06 into 10 raised to the power 10 means 1 and 10 zeros. You're gonna multiply both of these number, right? And the answer will be 5 0. So that's all. We have written it in scientific notation, sorry, in ordinary notation from scientific notation. So I hope you can do the other parts of question number 1 and 2. And that's all we have for today. Thank you very much.